Good Chodesh. Today is the first day of Rosh Chodesh Iyar. Iyar, which is spelled Aleph Yud Yud Reish, which is an abbreviation amongst the many other things. Ani Hashem Roifecha. I am God, your healer. So Rabbi Shalom, in this day of healing, please heal all those who need to be healed, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and so on. Especially our brothers and sisters in Eretz Yisrael, and our brothers and sisters in Ukraine, and all of humanity that needs to be healed. To that purpose, let us all say together chapter Tehillim, chapter 121, the Rebbe's capital. Shir Lamaleh says, Einai el hahorim ein yovi Ezri, Ezri mimadino Yisrael, Shemaim ve'oretz, al yitin amit reglech al yonim, shemrecho yinei, lo yonim lishan shomi Yisrael, Adonai shomrecho, Adonai tzilch al yad, yiminecho yom Hashem yishlo yakeko ve'yorei arba loilo, Adonai yishmoch mikol roi yishmer es nafshecho, Adonai yishmoch tzeitzcho ve'yacho mi'ato ve'yad oilom, and some tzedakah, which is always appropriate. As I say, we have tefillah, tzedakah, and now Torah. Let's continue focusing on the particularity of the month of Iyar. The month of Iyar is the only month that has a unique mitzvah which is done every day of the month. There's no such other month. And this mitzvah is the counting of the Omer. Although it started in the month of Nisan, it concludes in the month of Sivan, but Iyar is the entire month of the counting of the Omer. So I'd like to focus a little bit today on what the Omer represents. We're counting the 49 days that started second day of Pesach, all the way to Shavuos, 49 steps of ascension to get ready for Shavuos. During the time of the Beis HaMikdash, at the beginning of the Omer count, and then on the following holiday of Shavuos, special grain offerings were brought. These offerings were waved in different directions, similar to how the lulav is waved during the holiday of Sukkot, to demonstrate God's all-encompassing presence. There are many messages that we can take out from this counting of the Omer, although today we don't have a Beis HaMikdash and we do not have the sacrifice. First of all, the counting demonstrates an anticipation that the Jews anticipated from the moment they came out of Egypt, eagerly anticipating to come to receive the Torah on Shavuos. Unfortunately, while in Egypt, Bnei Yisrael has assimilated in the Egyptian immoral lifestyle. They sunk to unprecedented level of spiritual refinement. Then they needed to have a spiritual rebirth and quickly ascend to the holiest collective state to receive the Torah, to the point that they were compared to angels when they stood at the foot of Mount Sinai to receive the Torah. And this is what they did during those 49 days. They underwent a radical transformation from the 49 levels of depth of impurity to the 49th, the highest level of purity, ready to receive the Torah. So this idea is something that we must internalize, that it is during this time that we must strive to grow and mature in our spiritual state. Torah doesn't allow us to become satisfied with our current level of spirituality. One must continuously strive to reach higher and higher and higher. In fact, there was a group of students that visited the Rebbe on private audience, and one of the students asked the Rebbe the following interesting question. Says, Rebbe, we are told you're a very holy man. You're a tzaddik. Yet, I realize that you said Oshamno this morning. You sinned in the prayer of Shachis. You say the same thing at Mincha, and then at Kriyat Shema again. What kind of sins are you doing? What is the Oshamno? I committed, you committed, what kind of sins? So the usual answer is that goes on the collective. Oshamnu, we have sinned. And the Rebbe didn't answer that. The Rebbe said the following. Life has to be a continuous ascension. In Judaism, the level that I was a minute ago is not good enough for where I am right now. We have to continuously strive to be and to do better. So the level that I was at Shachris, now in the afternoon at Mincha, the Shachris level was not good enough. It was good then, but compared to now, it is lacking. Sinning means lacking something, incomplete. And therefore, we say it in the morning, and we say it afternoon, and we say it again at night. Because just like the Omer, which represents that we must strive, we must make the effort to change, to improve our emotional qualities. And this is why we keep on the 49 represents the combination of all the emotional qualities, to continuously improve them. And then we can come to perfection on Mount Sinai. And then we can come to perfection to the extent that we can. And as the Eibishter, just like you gave us the Torah then, now we want to have the new dimension of Torah, which is the teachings of Moshiach. May God help us that this should be today.